He's got to run right now. He's got to run in the next few weeks. How is it going to play with the folks back home? Is marriage equality becoming a political liability for him? Joining us now for the interview is State Senator Barbara Buono. She's the Democratic candidate for governor in New Jersey. Senator Buono, thanks very much for being here.
Good to be here, Rachel.
I know you are a supporter of marriage equality. What do you think how important is this ruling from the Supreme Court today?
Well, it's groundbreaking, and I have to tell you, I'm jubilant. It was a very emotional moment for me. My daughter is openly gay, my baby, who happens to live in California, and I called her and I said, Tess, you know, I told her what happened. She said, wait a minute, are you telling me that in New Jersey you can get married if you're gay? And I said, yeah, you can come home now.
Yeah. Governor Christie was asked, you know, if he had a gay child, what he would tell them about this issue that he's taken such a stand on, and he said that he would love his child, but it would not change his mind about marriage. Did that surprise you?
Well, I took it was a sharp intake of breath at the moment, and I thought at the moment that our gay brothers and sisters don't need a hug, they need to be treated as equals. Mm.
In terms of this race that you've got against Chris Christie, obviously it's an uphill climb. The polling shows how much of an uphill climb it is. I think you're doing your damnedest with the hand that you have been given. I have to ask you if your stance on gay rights versus his stance on gay rights is something that you feel like is one of your bigger assets in this race.
Well, you know, it's broader than gay rights. This governor has the social views that mirror the people in the cornfields of Iowa, maybe, but not New Jersey. And it's not just marriage equality. This is the governor, the first one since Roe v. Wade, that is anti-choice. You know, he thinks that politicians should make our health care decisions and not us. He's anti-pay equity. He vetoed a pay equity bill and called it senseless bureaucracy. So his social values on guns as well, he's far to the right of most New Jerseyans. The key is that a lot of New Jerseyans don't know that. A lot of those same polls that you're talking about, Rachel, is amazing as it would seem, a lot of the people don't know that he's anti-marriage equality, that he's anti-choice, and so that's what we're doing, why it's so important that we went up on TV today.
In terms of the way the governor has made structural decisions around this race, it is weird that the special Senate election in New Jersey was held on a Wednesday, just a couple of weeks before we're already having an election anyway in your race against him. Holding a race on a Wednesday, spending all that extra money, what are the practical consequences of that for your race?
Well, it's not weird. The governor has a history of using his office to advance his own political interests. He did it with this Senate race. It's less than 3 weeks before our race. It cost, as you said, a lot of money, and it certainly disenfranchised voters. It was the lowest voter turnout for a general election in New Jersey history. So I think it has consequences in the sense that people may be confused. I mean, there were certainly people that showed up that sent in their absentee ballots for November and October in the same envelope, and some of the county clerks have set them aside. So we're concerned about disenfranchisement on November 5th as well.
What's your strategy between now and November 5th? Obviously, you want to let people know about the parts of Chris Christie's record that you think the state doesn't fully appreciate. What should we expect from your campaign between now and November 5th?
Well, you know, it's not going to really be any different than what we've been doing for the last 6 months. The difference is we'll be able to communicate it on a broader scale. In New Jersey, caught between the New York market, media market, and Philadelphia, you know, you guys don't really cover our races. Mm-hmm. So it's great to come on here. It's great to have an ad that is going up, and the people of New Jersey and the tri-state area will know that where Chris Christie is, not just on social issues, but the fact of the matter is his economic plan, such as it is, it really has just enriched the wealthy and crippled the middle class. That's why we have the highest unemployment in the region.
Democratic State Senator Barbara Buono running against Chris Christie for New Jersey governor. Thanks for your time tonight, and keep us posted. It's going to be a fascinating race to watch over the next few weeks.
Well, if anybody wants to hear more, it's at buonoforgovernor.com.
Very good. You are allowed to sneak that in, and now I have to give Chris Christie's website in a second, but I have to look it up first. We'll be right back.
My career began in 1980 right here at 30 Rock on an NBC.